You took my intro, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. So I'm Ante, co-founder of Good Thanks. And today I'll be talking about disruptive technology and philanthropy. My journey to this day and disruptive models, and of course how Good Thanks fits in all of this. So let's start with philanthropy. We all have a good idea what this is, but I wanted to pull out the first sentence in Wikipedia just for us to reflect on it. Philanthropy, the love of humanity, in the sense of caring, nourishing, developing, and enhancing what it means to be human. Here are two humans. They are also my mother and father. In 1969, they migrated to Australia with no money, with only the hope to be able to provide a better life for their new family. They taught me many great values, to which led me to pursue Good Thanks and philanthropy. Sorry, I'm just trying to click two things at once. There you go. Be kind to others and thankful for what you have, my mum said. Be respectful to the people around you. Follow your passion and work hard. In 1994, I convinced my mother to buy me a Banksia 33 bits per second dial-up modem, and I was immediately obsessed with the design of websites and being able to change code, change how things looked. On my own, I read, I researched and studied on how to build and code websites. It was truly fascinating. Fast forward through time, we all know the internet has enabled new businesses, products, services, and technology. And of course, this led to disruptive technology, where a new product, service, or technology brought into the market is so superior to current technologies in that market that it deems them obsolete. Uber, we all know this. It disrupted the taxi industry. This virtuous cycle, the technology they created, less driver downtime, lower prices, more demand, more drivers, more coverage, faster pickups, and the cycle continues. Airbnb, disrupting the hotel industry. It's quite small, but what's interesting with Airbnb is the data that they end up capturing. Now Airbnb travellers say they would not travel otherwise. What this means is it indicates that the company is actually increasing the pie rather than taking the share. Now let's move on to a hot sunny day in Adelaide and a lemonade icy pole. This simple interaction of me buying 2 lemonade icy poles on a 45-degree day here in Adelaide led to Shannon, my co-founder, and myself to discuss the act of doing good and saying thanks, and what it would mean if we turned every moment of good behaviour and gratitude into an opportunity to raise money for charity. This same diagram was drawn that day, and we haven't changed since. A simple process: when someone does good, you say thanks, add a prepaid donation, and the person who did the good deed picks the charity they care about. This virtuous circle of good creates a feedback loop and repeats good behaviour. Wow, we thought, let's build this, it's fantastic. We've got a good technical background and we can do it. But what we found out is that not being involved in the charity space ever, we started to uncover all of the inefficiencies that are actually around fundraising. So this is just a quick snapshot of some fundraising models to just give you context. Pre-internet, and somewhat today still, we see on-street collectors doing great work in raising money for those in need, but only 60% actually goes to the charity. As we progressed to online, charities began to utilise payment systems, and we started to see more money going to charities. That's awesome. But these businesses still took cuts of donations, and to operate, in some cases, charge annual fees to charities. We definitely didn't think this was right and began a mission to change this. So we established Good Thanks Foundation, a public ancillary fund, to achieve 3 things: be completely transparent, pass 100% of the donation to the charity, and eliminate transaction fees. To do this, we built really efficient software that keeps our foundation lean and self-funding and self-sustaining, and our IP massively reduces the number of transactions. Here is good thanks. We did achieve the 100% of donations through, but we could only reduce the transactions fee to 1%. There is still some small costs that we need to pay for the payment gateway and the merge facility. So for now, we ask the user to pay and clearly explain why we do that. So the opportunity here is, by making it easier to donate through technology with a feedback loop and dramatically reducing the transaction fees on donations, we can start bringing in new donors into the sector and ultimately increasing the pie. Just skip that one. And although the technology we've built is far superior in others in the market, we are still not happy because of that 1%. We believe donations to charities should have no transaction fees. So how do we get there? Blockchain technology. For those who don't know, in its simplest form, it's a distributed ledger that uses software algorithms to record transactions. It basically removes the middleman. So when money is being transferred between 2 points, there are no transaction fees, no costs. So it's good that you know that Good Thanks is now in R&D mode to try to work out how we can actually make this available for every charity. So I'll just leave you with 3 key points of Good Thanks and disruptive technology in philanthropy. We build technology to make it easy to donate and dramatically lower transaction fees on charitable donations and ultimately remove them. It's important to us that we increase the pie and not just take it. And lastly, be kind to others and thankful for what you have.